Connection established.
Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something else to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
I am teaching you how to be strong. I am teaching you how to be powerful. So when bad things happen to you, you don't quit.
Okay, because you don't know how.
Because you don't know.
No, if I'm not going to explain to myself.
In normal conversation where people aren't sitting around and patronizing you because you're loud and obnoxious, and a lot of people don't want to confront you and tell you that. But I'll tell you that right now, young lady. You're very loud and obnoxious and you're rude.
You wanted to blow it up and make me seem like something I'm not, and I didn't appreciate that. But that's okay. You can do what you want to do for your content.
Oh boy, somebody's triggered.
And
She's triggered.
No, Adam sent me a clip.
You should want a woman that you can build with.
She can build me a sandwich.
My man,
it's common sense in every other country in the god world, but here you got to get out of god Venn diagram and be like, hey, don't post half-naked photos of yourself because you're gonna attract predators. Boy, oh boy, what a long time it's been since we've done free consultation Friday. I'm a little rusty. I started off with the microphone muted. Hey, nobody's perfect. And I was just wrapping up some of the coaching call clients that I had. We did a 3.5 hour session before the show, and I took like a quick break. And here we are. So phone lines are open up right now. Get on the line. 657-383-1318.
Enter your host pin. When finished, press the pound key.
Here we go.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
Come on. Come on, man. Oh, my elbow. Oh. What's going on here, Blog Talk Radio? Oh, just hanging up on me. Great. It's like talking to fucking Indians in customer service. Trying to get my shit done. Guys, please hold on, sir. Click. Oh, great. Great. Thanks. Blog Talk Radio. Is there any other service out there I can use that's better?
Please enter your host pin. When finished, press the pound key.
Here we go again.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
I don't think this is going to work. I just pressed the 1. I'm really disappointed. Sorry for the millions and millions of people who are watching right now.
We are sorry, but we are experiencing a problem with our system. Please try your call again later or report a problem through the Blog Talk Radio webpage.
Yeah, and
to start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press
let's keep
2.
trying. Thank you for being patient with me.
We are sorry, but we are experiencing a problem with our system. Please try your call again later or report a problem through the
Yeah, because I pay for your fucking service later, right? Not now. You fucking cunt whore. You know, it's just really gay and annoying. Super gay, super annoying. Let's see. What kind of business is this? Can you imagine running a business like this? I'm like, oh, sorry, we just don't work. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Just real sorry about that. We are very sorry. Okay, so send my money back. Did I know Fresh and Fit did their Friday show today. Did they have troubles too? Fuck it. Okay, here's this. I'll just drop the link in the chat. Come on. I'll give you a full analysis. I'll give you a complete breakdown of who you are. We'll do money, muscles, game, and frame. We'll talk about girls. Get it all. Come on the show. Pop on. I dropped the link right there in the chat. Oh, they had problems as well? Billy, you're Mr. Reliable. It's something about Team Billy. Billy Patterson, Billy Huang. You guys are like the guardian angels of my life. I swear to God. I feel like Jesus himself sent you guys to watch over me. More importantly, to stop me from killing myself. And I'm not going solo. I'm taking someone with me. Believe me. Somebody's going with me, if not a bunch of people. Well, how's everybody doing today? Happy Friday to everybody. And as you know, we are here live on the Modern Life Dating YouTube channel. It is Free Consultation Friday, where I answer all your questions about dating, love, success, relationships, sex, and everything else. Shout out to the guys in Rumble. Love you, motherfuckers. And yeah, let's rock and roll. We are tuning in live from Tokyo, Japan. Guys, let me tell you something. Everything is rocking and rolling, right? In regards to the studio is built. The logo is all but finalized pretty much. We almost got the final versions here. Got a couple of reiterations. Oh. Yeah, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Deciding on some logos right now. Fuck it. Let's get all in on it together, shall we? I'll screen share. Since it's cozy stream. Got the boys here who actually care about improving their lives. You know, it still blows my mind when I watch, like, I was watching Brandon's stream the other day, Brandon Carter, and I'm just like, Brandon Carter is on record saying the most amount of money he's made in 1 year is $10 million. And that stream had 175 people watching live. I don't get it. Do I need to put a tit in my mouth and just suck it on the screen for people to come watch? Like, I'm really trying. I'm racking my brains over here, guys. Believe me. You know, I am just sitting here and I'm like, I don't get it. Does my content suck? Are people giving up on life? Is my delivery is there something I can do? Because ultimately, right, this is my fault. But I just don't get it. I'm really racking my brains and talking out loud. Oh, she didn't. The other version is okay. All right, we got a couple iterations, guys. Let me know. Okay. So Here we go. So first things first. All right. So this is V1, or this is one of the versions, right? This is one of the logos, Tokyo Love Show. What do you think? Okay, think about it. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Conspire. So it's V1 right there. So we're going to label that V1. Okay. Now, this is supposed to be a play on the Japanese flag. The white love and then the heart is also supposed to show it's like, oh, this is the Japanese flag. Bonsai, Nihon, right? And then I asked her to actually throw a flag behind it, but I'm not fully feeling this. This is V2. This is V3, which not. And then the V4 is up here. That's one on the left. What do you guys at home think? What do you think? V3 is better than V2. Really? Really? Let's try again. Come on, Blog Talk Radio. V1. Yeah, I feel like V1 is my best too. You're not even in Japan. Lawrence of Asia, I want to be on the show, and I'll personally go to street and bring girls to podcasts. No sweat. Listen, I like the attitude. Don't get me wrong. I like that go-getter attitude. But yeah, you're not here. Annoying. I'm gonna send them an email and just cuss them out. Wow. So let's see. Well, link is in the chat if you guys want to pop on. Here's the link. Come on down. Let me take a look at you. Let me give you a full looks maxing review. Let me just tell you it's everything. I got you. Holler at your boy. Give me a call. Just joking. The phone lines are off. I also have been experimenting with something. I think because I was dual streaming to my Clips channel and my YouTube channel, main channel here, that we took a hit in the viewers because the algorithm is just, it's a mystery. Scooby-Doo mystery. But people are hip to the algorithmic manipulation, and eventually, I'm telling you, decentralized social media is coming, and it's just going to be so much better. These companies, their days are numbered, and I cannot wait to dance on their graves. I truly cannot wait. This microphone is super. I'm trying to figure out where that feedback is coming from. Da 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 da. I like the Tokyo Crypto Show branding thumbnail used 5 years ago. I think I still got to say this guy right here. Look, it's hard to see. Raise the. Was that hitting something? Well, the light just came unplugged. Oops. As you can see, nothing but professionalism on today's stream. All right. Well, I'm probably just gonna end the stream. I'm just not gonna sit here. When it looked black. Yeah. That's the one. Well, seems like nobody's here. Nobody wants free consultation. Nobody wants help. So I will take my multi-million-dollar skills elsewhere to a place where the women flock like the salmon of Capistrano. I'm talking about a place called Aspen. Can you name the movie? Can you name the movie? $1 super chat goes to the winner who can name that movie. So busy, man. So busy. So much things to do. Well, the show with Donovan Sharp was great. I got to say, shout out to the people on Instagram. There's 2 people watching me despite nothing going on. I love you. I want to take our relationship to the next level. Nandez got it. Dumb and Dumber. Good for you. There you go. You're the winner. What are we going to do with this? We've got to figure it out. We have got to figure it out, boys. This, if anything, you guys who have that will watch me and continue to watch me, you're going to watch me figure this out. I will figure this out. I will rise like the phoenix from the ashes. I have done many things, okay, that were impossible to do. I can easily figure this out. Despite Johnny Lunar Dawn says, you're my spirit animal. Johnny, I'm pinning your comment. You are my spirit animal. I'm going to look you up right now. I can't because you're on the Instagram feed. Johnny Lunar Dawn. You look like a Chad. Let's confirm. Look at this guy. Shreddy Eddie. This guy's in good shape. On the beach. Got some kind of big fish. Shout out to homeboy there. You are my spirit animal, brother. Brother. I was going to have to listen. I was going to say Dumb and Dumber. What's Trump's biggest challenge to win the election? The Democrats trying to steal it. That is the biggest challenge. The steal. Guys, I'll rant. How about that? These fucking criminals, okay? These people the Democrats want to increase the welfare state. That is their end goal. Because the poorer you are, the easier you are to control. Why do you think it's called fuck you money? Okay? Why do you think it's called fuck you money? It's called fuck you money because you want to tell me something to do? Fuck you. Fuck you. F-U-C-K space Y-O-U. Fuck you. Fuck you. I am not going to take the vaccine. Fuck you. I am not going to stay home. That's why the Democrats want to take away your guns. They want to make you poor and they want to take away your guns so you're a slave. So you're a stupid, fucking obedient slave. And people who vote Democrat are fucking stupid. They're mentally weak and they're controlled easily. And that's why they want to fucking make these people poor. Because you're poor, you're even easier to control, right? The Democrats talk about, think about this. Think about if you stop and just thought for a second, which I know that's a fucking tall order for a lot of people, right? If you sat down and thought for a moment or two, okay? The Democrats have been in the White House for the last 12 of the last 16 years. And somehow everything is Trump's fault. Okay? Somehow everything is Trump's fault. Okay? Everybody that I know that's voting for Democrat is fat, stupid, unhappy, uneducated, and they're not making money on their own. They're leeching off somebody. And these people are fucking habitually idiots. But it's okay because That's why I'm me and they are they. And the world is waking up. People are waking up. Okay. Give me a second. Since nobody's fucking watching, I'm going to try and fix this light on live stream. This is how to fix a light on the live stream 101. Bear with me. MLD online street team. What does that mean? Okay. Step 1. I have the light in my hand, the light plug. All right. Babe. KB. Baby. Oh, goodness. Women. They need constant guidance. Wow, look at that. Viewership went off when I was on stream. What the fuck does that even say about this brand? Get that fucker off screen. Excuse me. So, right. Democrats want to increase the welfare state. And guess what? You increase the welfare state. How's the welfare state paid for, little boys and girls? Oh, that's right. Taxes. And who pays taxes? Everybody. And they raise the taxes because that's another way to keep everybody poor. Okay. But guess what? People are waking up and they're snapping out of the bullshit slowly but surely. Okay. And the what's funny is how the number one people voting for fucking the Democrats are women. And sorry to say, but from a political standpoint, the way women vote, they're so extremely stupid. This isn't like I hate women stream or anything like that, but they're dumb. They are so incredibly dumb. They constantly vote to raise taxes because they have no idea of fiscal responsibility. Because if you just look at men and women, who's better with their money? I mean, men run the world financially for a reason. It's not because the patriarchy is holding down. It's women's own stupidity that's holding them down. Okay. And they want to increase taxes. And if you want to increase taxes to the United States government and continue to pay taxes, you're an idiot. You are a dumb person. You are an uneducated moron. Okay. Because that's what every Democrat vote means. More taxes taken from your paycheck and thrown into some black hole of waste. Okay. Government waste is through the roof. Okay. There is no responsibility in the government spending. It is out of control. And yeah, it's insane. It is insane. And if there's a Democrat who would like to argue with me on the audience, please come on stream. Let's fight. Fight me to the death. Can't believe we lost Mark Hamill to the mind virus. At least Kevin Sorbo kept his nuts. Well, Mark Hamill, if you look at him, he's a beta male. That guy was never an alpha. Look at Kevin Sorbo. That guy's fucking legitimate Chad. Okay. Kevin Sorbo is the man. My mom used to love Kevin Sorbo. She used to watch Hercules all the time. She'd be like, I love him. I mean, but yeah, Mark Hamill. And then you know what? He's such a beta male who went. He's a beta male. Mark Hamill, in every sense of the word, is a weak-minded beta male. That's what he is. And he doesn't see past the privilege that he has. He's so out of touch with reality. Think about that. That guy's been rich and famous since 1977. Since 1977, he's been rich and famous. He is out of touch with the common person. Okay. So I'm not really worried about what that fucking loser has to say about anything. You know, Darth Vader is rolling in his grave right now. Yeah, I mean, you know, he was great. He was a greatly written character but acted by a poor fool of a man. My favorite actor is Clint Eastwood. He is the man. Okay, he's still putting out good movies. I watched a movie recently about him being a drug mule. It was so good. I forget the name of the movie, but God, it was such a good movie. Because just everything is like every movie now. I'm sick and tired of watching movies, and it's like, okay, here comes the strong, insufferable cunt woman who's just got an attitude and got to roll her eyes at every man. Like, great. What originality. I was really looking forward to something like a feminine, nice, breath of fresh air. But no, just keep typecasting the same insufferable cunt who's rolling her eyes at men like, oh my God, just another man doing his man thing. Okay. Sick of it. Fucking suck my dick. All right. I hate every single one of you fuckers in Hollywood. Donovan on Instagram, he says, mine is Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler bumped into me with his surfboard in Hawaii. That was cool. I was picking up somebody in Oahu, and I was in the morning, and I was like walking around looking, and somebody waxed me the surfboard. I'm like, but I'm in my uniform. I'm not gonna be like, hey, motherfucker. So I turned like, oh, hey, what's going on? I was like, oh, hey. And he was like, hey, sorry. And then kept going along, So that was pretty cool. The Mule. Yeah, that was a great movie. Rest in peace, Chris Farley. Cocaine, man. Cocaine kills. Cocaine kills. Goodness gracious. My grip. This thing is hard. I don't know how many pounds this thing is. Look at this. This is what it's like being a YouTuber. If you're not gay, trans, and promoting their fucking smut agenda. Here it is. Oh, man. Oh, God. That was tough. Shake weight. Might as well be a shake weight. No, this is like one of these old school, like Japanese grip things I got because grip strength is directly correlated to fucking to how soon you're gonna die. Kat's in the house. What are you doing? Kat, look, I feel like you. Nobody's watching me. You want to come on and chat? Fuck it. Come on down, baby. Go get in your studio. And here, I'll put the link in the chat. I'll send it to you on Twitter. Can you come? Let's have a conversation. Fuck it. I'll give you a free consultation Friday. I'll talk about solving your problems. Because the phone lines are working. I guess nobody wants to come on the StreamYard chat. If you guys want to come on, here's the link right there. Let me leave the stream I'm on. Oh, God, you're going to forsake the 7 people that are watching you? There's the link right there. It's in the chat if you guys want to come on. MLD just needs needs a name, maybe. What do you mean needs a name? Artisan bagel. I want to eat a bagel right now. Yeah, shake weight. My hands always shake after kickboxing too. I did kickboxing yesterday at my new gym. It's a cool gym right across from me. He Days Kick with the Triforce BJJ. But I'm just going to focus on doing kickboxing. Kat, the hottest 40-year-old I know. You're muted. You got to fix your Bobo stream.
Am I?
Now you're good.
Okay.
Kat, the phone lines are not working. Nobody wants a free consultation from me. Talk to me, Goose. What are we doing?
I was on a stream and there were 60 people, so give me a break.
Well,
it wasn't mine.
Listen, I just want to let you know, including my Rumble crowd right now, we're at 91. Okay, so we're crushing the competition. How are you,
All right.
my love?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
Welcome to Free Consultation Friday, where I give people advice about dating, love, relationships, getting money, and many other things. Oh, we got a question here. Hey, man, to young man, may you give me a third-person opinion, please? I've been investing in gold and silver, even MS70s. What do you prefer? Well, gold is at an all-time high right now. I have gold myself. I have a little bit of gold. I invest in cryptocurrency because I just think it's a better option in regards to volatility upwards, as well as mobility. Because if you have $2 million in cryptocurrency, you can memorize 12 words and take it anywhere in the world with you. Try getting $1 million worth of gold over a border. They're gonna be a lot of, what you doing there, buddy, with all that gold? So that's my advice to you, Donovan 806. Kat, let's talk about me and you. How did I even find you? I think
I found you.
You found me.
I've been watching you forever.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you find me? Why do you watch me?
I don't know why I watch this stuff. I don't know why I'm into this stuff. I'm not even a dude.
How did you find
weird.
me?
I mean, I don't know in particular, but I watched Donovan, you. I've watched Rolo a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the Saucecast where you were on.
Which one?
All of them.
Oh, wow. So is that when you started paying attention to me when I was going viral in 2023?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, I like watching you talk crap about people.
Thank you. Well, I feel like I don't talk crap. I feel like I just talk the truth. Right?
Tomato, tomato.
Isn't it so funny how that one girl, the chubby Asian girl, what was her name?
Night, Angela.
Yes. Has she faded away into irrelevancy? She's fat, so she probably gave up, right?
I heard that she gave up on like the streaming thing, but like the specific topic, like she's gonna do a different topic or something. Like she got disillusioned by it. I was on one of her streams.
Really?
Yeah. And with my friend Beaten Cheeks.
Oh, are you friends with that guy? He gave so much money to whatever podcast.
Yeah, he's insane.
I've talked to him
insane.
on YouTube.
He was on X and then he got kicked off.
Wow. That's where I talked to him. It was X.
Yeah.
Well. Look at this little quitter. That is so funny. This is hilarious. 1 year ago, shorts. When was this? This was hilarious. 10 months ago, a year of growth. That is very, very, very funny. So what is this? Is this her I'm quitting message?
Yeah, I think I might be like, she did like a I'm quitting, like whatever. And somebody else was playing another stream that I was on. And I was in that stream. And then the girl who hosted it is like, oh, I think this is the one that like where she lost faith in humanity.
Oh my God. What a quitter. Let's see. Let's criticize, shall we?
Experienced all that, then you're not going to think, oh, I'm not happy.
Not all the experience needs to be experienced. You don't need to do meth to know it's going to fuck your life.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
These girls don't even have like a
think about what your complaints are about.
Genuine relationships.
No, I don't think that. You're understanding, oh, she's being dramatic, she's masculine, she's emotional.
Don't bring it to America.
That's a cop-out.
Where's the vein coming out of my neck that I'm so triggered right now that, oh, but to them it's like, no, but it's just sucking out.
She put the walk off. That's what I was saying earlier about like the Democrats, the liberals. They always have to lie and manipulate. Like I told them at the beginning of the show, hey, sorry, I'm a person that's punctual and on time for appointments. And I had to go be on Brandon Carter's stream, who that studio is in Fort Lauderdale. And if you know anything, Fort Lauderdale is about an hour north of Miami, especially with Miami traffic. and we got done. I had to leave at 6. I said I had a heart out, but I guess that's the only way you can win is lie and manipulate. But did she really win? Look at her. I don't think so. Blah, 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 blah.
You know, when you're dating an unattractive person, you have to explain to your friends and family how much of a good person they are just to justify why you had to stoop down to that level. But that's how I feel about this picture of my hand on my neck, because I wish I would have just finished the job. The same way I feel about all those clips you've seen me in, even though they look fun and cool or whatever, I actually hate how I presented myself. And I feel like it's been frustrating because as of lately, this has been my mood. And you're wondering why? Like, what was so bad about it? But I just felt like we weren't talking about anything important. We've been talking about body count, password bros, and literally nothing important. But I still carry my day on with this sappy-ass smile because I have to make sure that no one puts me in a straitjacket. The past year that you've seen me online, I've just been arguing with a bunch of dorks about nothing relevant. And looking back, sure, we've had a lot of giggles and laugh. I've met some really cool people in the passing. But when in real life someone asks me what I do online, I'm actually kind of embarrassed to show them that I fight with dorks.
I think hosts should keep their leg closed and that if they get pregnant,
but no. But no, you're not listening.
Oh, there you are.
Experience, and that's what they're getting. Whose fault is that for over someone's innocent experience? If she has experience, she's a. If she doesn't have experience, she gets f***ed over and it's still her fault. Title of being a divorcee woman or being a baby mama is not a flex. Nobody chooses to be that. I gotta be honest with you guys, the only exciting thing about that video was the background music that kept me hyped. Because when regular people who touch grass...
What is this even about?
This is her, I'm quitting.
This is obviously is well put together intellectually as she is.
I see that video, they're like, okay. It's like saying if you punch a dog, it's gonna bite you. Why is this even a conversation? Nothing realistic about body count and passport bros and about how men don't have emotions. Again, everybody's identity is different online. You have a different niche, different category. If that's what makes you happy, do it. As long as it doesn't harm you in the long term and it doesn't harm anyone around you, I don't care what anyone does. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm a professional at everything I do, but all I know is that these conversations just aren't fruitful. I'm looking for answers. I'm looking to grow and I'm looking to connect with other people. Maybe shed some tears. We actually bond beyond just sexual urges. Conversations like this.
Maybe I am a dick. It was my fault that all this happened. I never created that space for her to be that woman. The reason why we're on such good terms right now. But in one night,
This is painfully entertaining. I'm just gonna have to stop it because I'm gonna blow my brains out. I'm looking for answer, being right, analytics. Money isn't the issue. Yeah, in your bra. Okay, moving forward, starting over. Well, that was 10 months ago. Do your best. We'll see when that comeback happens. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. The only thing I will say, I did try to make peace with her. I don't know if you know that behind the scenes. But she was like, no, we need to do a live stream and we need to do it on my channel. And you can apologize to me on the fucking live stream. And I was just like, bitch, are you crazy? Like, I was just like, look, the only reason I felt bad is because I didn't expect it to hurt her feelings to that degree. Because it was literally like a chat and it wasn't like trolling. It was just like a couple words. I was like, who is this fat woman? Why should I listen to this fat woman? That's it. And she wouldn't even know about that unless Natalia had went and showed her that shit. But Natalia is a talentless bum leeching off of Patrick Bateman's brand, just like Adam. So I don't expect much to come from her. But yeah, and then she told me she used to watch my content. So that was like made me feel kind of bad. I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, I didn't think people like her watched my content, you know. But I don't know. Kat, what are your thoughts on everything?
I thought it was really funny when I kind of like ripped her heart out. She was like, when I went on her thing, she was talking about something stupid. It was just like, oh, do you think couples who've been together for 10, 20, 30 years, like that they shouldn't get divorced if like, you know, they're just not getting along? And I'm like, they're just not getting along? What are you talking about? Just, no, who cares? Just stay together. And And then she's like, no, but they don't get along. Like, obviously the woman is supposed to agree with me and say they should just split up. And I'm just like, no, I don't agree. Besides, a lot of people are miserable. They're going to be miserable with someone, miserable without someone. Most people are kind of miserable. So it's better to be with someone.
I see.
And don't put them out into the dating pool so we have to deal with them.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, look, she's fat, right? I judge people on their appearances. And fat people, well, listen, hear me out, okay? Fat people usually always take the easy way out. Like when I would hook up with a chick who's like a little bit chubby, right? If she and I were making out, whatever, at the beginning of the day, she's like, we're not having sex. All I know is I need to just give her a little bit of sexual pleasure and she'll cave. And they always cave. Every time, even if you don't have a condom, even if you're like, in public or something. I went to a barbecue here in Tokyo and I met this Taiwanese girl, right? She was very voluptuous. She was big, but it was like, she was one of the big girls who has like a flat stomach, right? And we were in the house, whatever. We're just talking. And then I was like, yeah, let's go outside. Let's just go outside. And then there was like this garden terrace. And like, I just was walking with her. And I saw there was like a little area and I just held her hand and she held my hand back and she was squeezing it tight. So I was like, okay, she likes me. And I just pulled her to the side and we started making out. And then we just like started having sex right there in public. You just got to give them a little bit of pleasure and they always cave. So she got a little bit of resistance in her YouTube career, her short-lived one, right? And she quit. So maybe she should have learned how to endure. I think.
Wow.
Have you ever read that book, Endure, by Cameron Hanes?
No.
It's a great book. It's a really great book. It's about a guy who's a bow hunter and he still works like a corporate job. And he's like, I think like his friend died and he went through all this crazy shit, but he just still like, he's jacked. He's fucking doing his thing financially. He's out here hunting bears with bow and arrows. It's a great book, Endure by Cameron Hanes.
I saw the Joe Rogan episode. I'm good.
Oh, okay. So you know what I'm talking about then.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you watching Joe Rogan and everything. So Kat, tell me about yourself. What like you started watching me. You just found me. Like, where did your manosphere, men's self-improvement rabbit hole, where did it start with?
I want to say somehow I probably saw maybe like, I don't remember. I couldn't say. It was either you, Donovan, Fresh and Fit, Rolo, one of these people.
Mm-hmm. And just kind of cascaded.
Yeah.
Do you know how long have you been watching me?
A while.
Did you find me or did your husband find me?
My husband doesn't go on the internet.
Really? He's like Richard Cooper. He doesn't know how to use a computer. He's just like,
he knows, but he's just all business.
Yeah. So that's good. So you're at home, and then what made you decide to make that lovely website of yours and get on the internet?
That's old. Oh, because I wanted to do a health blog because I had health issues and because America sucks. So the only way I can fix my health issues is to talk to all the specialists in functional medicine all over the world. Mm-hmm. So I made the what's called the podcast so that I can reach out to them, have them on. And then afterwards I would send them my labs and ask them questions for free. Mm-hmm. And that's how I fix a lot of my health problems.
What health problems do you have, if you don't mind going into details?
Hormone stuff, migraines, mostly hormone stuff.
What kind of hormone stuff?
Just, I don't know, just living in the United States, we're in like a toxic soup. The food is poison, the water is poison, the air is poison, everything is poison, everything you touch. I didn't know the clothes were all poison. Everything's a mess here.
Yeah, the soap, the body care stuff, all that. I know you don't wear perfume, I'm assuming.
No, I make my own everything.
Really?
I can't even go to there's no like natural nothing here. It's all greenwash, fake. It'll kill you.
Yeah, I wear cologne and I know it's going to kill me, but I'm going to smell good in my casket. So YOLO. But I also take, because it disrupts your hormones, but I take testosterone. Mm-hmm. I've been on testosterone replacement therapy since I was 32. by choice. I technically didn't need it, but I just saw the writing on the wall. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? Let me just fucking start cheating death now, because I think that would be in my best interest. And it just gives me so much energy to execute. And I feel like it's keeping me young, you know. But if you mess up your shot schedule, though, like what's crazy about your hormones is like your hormones determine your perception of reality. Like that, your hormones are your reality. A lot of people don't realize that. What kind of hormones problems were you dealing with?
High estrogen, sky high testosterone.
Yeah.
So everything was a mess.
And how did you regulate your levels?
Well, I'm on like a desiccated thyroid for that. I'm on like I put a progesterone cream on to like lower the effects of the estrogen. Very careful of what I touch, what I put around or on my body. And the testosterone, that was just like staying up late at night for women.
And watching fucking masculine content.
Yeah, that ruined me. No, but I had testosterone like really high since I got my period. But yeah, I mean, not that it went low, just like it's more in range. Before it was off the charts. I had one, the guy who does the hormones for, what's her name? Wait, I feel like she was on Three's Company. Blonde, whatever. This blonde chick, celebrity chick. She wrote a book on hormones and stuff like that. And I had her doctor come on, and he's like, "Oh, with these levels, you're technically a man."
Goldie Hawn? No.
Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers. That's what I was thinking too. She was in Step by Step, right? She was the hot mom.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she was.
Probably.
What do you know what your testosterone levels were?
I mean, I only know based on this one test. It's not the test that like regular people get, so the range is going to be different. But just imagine sky high, like 300 times what it's supposed to be. It was so bad.
But women's testosterone is like so low, so even 300 times is pretty. Still,
he said I was a man.
Do you remember the exact numbers and membership?
Of course not, because I took a Dutch test, and those range levels are different than whatever people get from blood test.
Yeah. You know, they're lowering the allowable testosterone range for men. Is your husband onto that?
I mean, he knows about it, but he doesn't take stuff like that.
Do you know what his testosterone levels are?
No.
Mine max out the Japanese one at 1,500 nanograms per deciliter.
Congrats.
That's like, I'm a knuckle dragging fucking caveman. That's why I'm so aggressive, I think. But it's a good thing.
I mean, yeah, I can relate. I'm very aggressive.
Yeah, that's good. Being aggressive is good in this growingly passive world that we live in. So you started the channel. What's the goal? What's the why? I like to ask people that.
Well, first, I just wanted to fix my health. And that happened.
What's about that?
So like once that was good, then I took a year. I did nothing on my own. I just went on other people's streams for fun. And now I'm trying to figure it out. But people keep making me go on their streams. And like trying to make me, I don't know, like their sidekick.
I see. Okay. So you're still figuring out. So you're just kind of popping in and out, doing your thing?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. Like I already achieved what I wanted to. I got like my health advice. Now I know everything I need to do. So I'm pretty good with that. I got my free American health care.
That's good. It's really good. Let's talk about who you are. Where were you born? Miami?
Yep.
Wait, what country are your parents from?
Cuban and Iran.
Who's Cuban?
My mom.
Is that where that lovely black hair comes from?
No.
It's Papa?
Yeah.
What color is mom's hair?
Like burgundy, reddish, auburn.
How did they meet?
I want to say like UM.
I don't know. You are
know.
adopted.
No. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
You don't know?
College.
College.
It was her first semester, and he was there for a while. My dad's like old money rich, so he was in college. Like he took history classes and like painting naked lady classes.
Lit. Was your mom the naked lady?
No. Nice try.
I'm just, she's Cuban. They're a little zesty.
Oh my gosh. No.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they got married when she was 18.
Oh, wow.
She had me at 19.
So did my mom.
Yeah, cool.
How old was he?
I think almost 40.
When they met?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. My dad was in his 40s when he scooped my mom.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She was on the beaches of Trinidad and Tobago. And he was like, hello there, little third worlder. He's a white guy. My dad was a passport bro. And I'm carrying on the legacy.
Nice.
What college did they go to?
My dad went to 2 colleges because he was just taking fun classes. My mom was in FIU.
And he met her in FIU?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Do you know what year that was? Was that like in the
100 years ago? I'm not going to say exact dates on the internet for nothing.
Okay.
But 100 years ago.
It's okay. They're not going to come for you.
You never know.
They're going to get you. They're going to come smash your fish tank. That's cool. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Half brother, stepsister.
Mm-hmm. One
or
half brother and then stepsister.
Mm-hmm.
So dad had 2?
No.
Mom.
My mom and dad broke up when I was around 11. And then my mom got with my dad's best friend who was younger.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And
then had my brother, but he had a kid from his previous marriage.
And then they got married?
Mm-hmm.
Scandalous.
I know.
My mom, since we're opening up and being shared, my mom came and she was a young girl who was an immigrant in America who had no idea what was going on. So my dad was in his 40s or something, like mid 40s, had me. I think he stayed around like a couple months after I was born. Then something happened. They divorced. And then she met a Cuban guy, had my sister. And then they broke up. And then my mom met another guy, this like 6'9" white guy. And then she got with him. He got her pregnant and then had my brother. And then they got married. And then they were married. I want to say they were married for at least 4 to 5 years. And that was that like gave me a small semblance of stability. But then we imported my mom's crazy sister and her crazy children. And then they were just like fucking terrible. They bullied me and beat me they beat the fuck out of me. Like my face was bleeding like on a consistent basis. And I was like 8 and 9 years old. Like, I think that's why I took up such a liking for fighting. Cause I just got the shit beat out of me. Like I was beaten like an animal, like a fucking feral animal when I was a child. And I think that's why I like fighting so much. Cause I'm like defending myself, cause everything about life is like overcompensating. I think that's why I got fat when I got all this money. Cause I was like, we didn't have food when we were little. Now I'm just going to eat everything, So yeah, my mom has 3 daddies. My dad died when I was about 15. I never met him. My sister's dad is still alive. And talk about scandalous. My sister's dad, he broke up my mom and then he started dating my mom's sister and had a kid with her.
Wow.
Yeah. So these hoes is trifling.
Oh my gosh, hoes. So, see, this is why we don't like hoes.
And then my brother's father is like a con artist, and apparently he's out in Thailand and he's still like conning people. He has like a bunch of like wanted things out for him. But I have compassion for my mom because she was 19 pregnant and then had me. She's in America. She has no papers. She's just trying to survive. She took shelter with multiple churches that took her in. Thank God for America and like nice white people. It was just tough for her. And then by the time she was 27, she had 3 kids, 3 different fathers, still no papers, trying to get her green card. It took her forever. She finally got her citizenship. And now she hates immigrants. She's a diehard
full circle.
She's a diehard Trump supporter, my mom.
Good.
So that's pretty cool. So what were you like growing up? You grew up like forever in Miami. You're still in
Yeah.
Florida, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about your childhood.
Okay, so we're doing therapy. Cool. So,
No, I'm just getting to know you. God,
okay, so
weirdo. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna shut down the stream.
No, it's fine. Who cares?
Okay.
So
Sorry for caring.
Yeah, my stepsister hated me because like she blamed my mom for breaking up her parents, even though they were broke up 4 years before my mom got with him. But
Your
whatever.
stepsister hated you?
Yeah. So my stepsister hated me at first.
From
now we love each
from the
other.
best friends.
Kid from previous. Yeah. So
How old
anyways,
is she?
I don't know. She's probably like 7 years younger than me, something like that.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but let's say about that.
She's like 50.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. She's your age. I think. Maybe. So anyways, eventually she started to like me, but her dad hated me. Like he would not let me use the phone. Like we didn't have cell phones. So he would rip the phone cord out and like cut it and do messed up stuff to the cables so that I couldn't plug any phones in. So I couldn't use my phone. And if I ever wanted to take a shower, he would like turn the hot water heater off.
What?
Yeah.
Who did this?
My stepfather.
We have such similarities. So when I refuse to call him my stepfather. I call him the guy that married my mom. And so this guy had my mom had this empty condo, right? This empty townhouse. It's a nice little spot in Orlando, right? And they had failed multiple times trying to rent it out, failed trying to do things. And like this guy, he's just not like an entrepreneur like me. Everything he's done has kind of been not that successful. And so I come in there and I was just like, guess what? I'm going to just turn this into an Airbnb. And from day one, we were profitable. So this thing's printing money, right? And it's printing money. And the only way I could access it was through the internet, right? And I was staying with them because my mom tricked me into coming back to Japan in 2016. She's like, yeah, come here. Your car works. We're going to take care of you and you can get on your feet. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I moved in with them and he was like, he always had always had like a little bit of a butthurt situation about him. Because one time he came over to my house and put hands on me and I fucking yoked him up and I choked him out. And he ended up going to the police and filing a restraining order on me because he was terrified that I was going to kill him. But he came over to my house and assaulted me, right? And he was real salty about that. So then the Airbnb was cranking out cash and it was my main source of income. And was also I was paying my mom's mortgage, paying the HOA fee, paying the bills and giving her money and getting some profit for myself. And he called the internet company and cut off the internet. Petty. So I feel with you on that.
Yeah. So there's one story where my stepfather actually, like my mom wasn't home for some reason. He came up to me and he's like, because I was a teenager, I'm breaking out, whatever. I'm not attractive. I'm in my ugly phase of life. So he just like really railed into me. He's like, oh, you deserve your pimples and you deserve your N-word hair and whatever. Like
is he white?
No, he's also Persian. Like my mom has a type.
But
they were best friends, remember?
N-word hair if he's Persian and you're Persian.
Because these people are insane. So anyways, so I just have curly hair. But whatever. It was just like just anything to like demean you, make you feel like shit, whatever. And then I would tell my mom about that, and she's like, well, what do you want me to do about it? And I'm just like, be a mom.
Betraying you for some dick. Jesus.
Exactly. So that's why I get so pissed off, because it's like I was that kid.
Yeah. My mom did the same thing when we would complain, because I would just I would tell her, I'm like, your husband is a fucking loser. He is a loser. And he used to talk shit to me, like, well, what are you doing? You're doing this and that. And now I'm a motherfucking multimillionaire. And I'm like, yeah, you are a loser. What are you going to do about it? You going to beat me up? You're going to earn more money than me? Or are you going to call the police? I joke around. I'm like, Thomas, shut up before I shoot you. Because I have a gun now. So he's like low key afraid of me. But he's all right. He's like just like a retarded person you got to tolerate.
Oh my gosh.
Ultimately, I don't like him, but I pity him. But it is what it is. I really don't give a fuck. But yeah, I feel you on that. It's so gay and annoying. How old are you when he was calling you all these terrible things?
Like 12, 13.
So crazy. These people are insane, bro. Real quick, fear is the greatest motivator. $2 super chat. Hey, MLD, what does Japanese booty taste like? I don't eat booty because I'm a heterosexual. But there has been a Japanese girl. There's 2 Japanese girls who like argued with me because they wanted to lick my butt.
Oh no.
I let them. No. I was just like, whatever, go for it. Get your smut out.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, Fit Pill Red. You can't have guns in Japan. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. This was in America, buddy. What do you think I'm fucking lying? I'm lying to get views about a gun ownership in Japan? Jesus Christ, bro. Retard alert. All right, buddy. Put down the fucking hot dogs and pay attention, okay? When I was little, Aunt Millie's the villain on this show, right? Aunt Millie. Nice. She used to tell me, because I won Kid of the Year at church. We went to this Pentecostal church in Miami called Upper Room Assembly of God. And I won Kid of the Year because I was like, always showing up, always participating. My mom always dressed me up good for church. And Aunt Millie was like, you won Kid of the Year, but you should have won Snake of the Year because you're tricking everybody at church that you're a good boy, but the reality is you're bad. And like, I didn't do anything bad at home, like at all. Like her kids, turns out one of her sons ended up fucking being a pedophile, an actual molesting pedophile. And she's trying to point these fingers at me. And what's even funnier is the head pastor of that church they caught him having an affair with my aunt and broke up his marriage. Pastor Bruce Klepp at Upper Room Assemblies of God was having sex with Millie Peters, because she got married, fake marriage to get a citizenship in America. Stupid fucking cunt. When she dies, I will go to her fucking funeral and shoot everyone. No, I'm just joking.
Wow. What kind of crap do you get away with on stream? I get strikes.
It's a joke. It's a joke. You get strikes. So the 7 people watching, you're like, hey, yes. I'm offended.
Yes.
Did you really get struck? Did you really?
Yes.
You got a strike for what? What'd you say?
I didn't do it. It's everybody else talking crap.
What did you get strike for?
I think COVID. It's a
I don't care.
COVID. That thing.
What did they say?
It doesn't matter. It's just you can't say anything about it. Like questioning. You can't question.
You got a strike?
Yeah, recently for that.
A strike or a warning?
Probably a warning. But like I can't like get rid of it.
You can get rid of it. They make you go to like you're a dummy school. You have to like watch like these things.
I did the whole thing, but they still won't get rid of it.
No, it'll go. I'll screen share. I'll show you how to do it. But what did they say? Did they say like the vaccine was a scam or something?
Then we can't question it.
I think you need to be a little bit more detailed. We'll talk off screen. I'll help you. I will show you the way, my child.
Oh gosh.
It's okay. But anyways, so yeah, what tyrants these people are, right? Like, I was an elementary school teacher for a while here in Japan. And I love kids, and they are just so adorable and so innocent. And like when I look at them, I just think of like what happened to me as a kid, and I want to give these kids the world. I'm like, here, like take this candy. Like, do you need a hug? Do you need love? Like, God, like just somebody love and take care of these children. And you could see which children are neglected at home and which are not, based upon how they behave at school. You know what I mean? It's so sad. People are such shit,
For real.
They are so shit. So I got derailed there. We started talking about your childhood. Stepsister was a bitch. Stepdad was also a cunt.
Now I love my stepsister, so
that's good. That's good.
And my little brother, he was a tiny baby, so he had no idea like what my dad was like or how I grew up, because I was out of the house by the time he was born and stuff. When he became like 16, he finally like came to visit me. And he's hearing all these stories about how my dad's this and that and how I'm this and that, from his dad and whatever. And then he's like, you're not what I thought you would be like. And your dad's really nice to me. And I'm not even his kid. And everybody's really nice. And like, is it my dad? Is it my mom that's like the messed up one? I'm like, yeah, it's growing up.
Where are they now? Stepdad still dick?
Yeah.
Is he old?
He's an old dick.
Yeah, just push him in the wheelchair, like push him off a cliff or something.
Oh my gosh. No. I mean, like I feel bad for him because I think there's something wrong with him. Like, why would you hate? I get the whole biological thing. Like, that's not your biological child. You don't want to have, your woman give this non-biological child resources and time. You want it to go to your biological. So I understand that we're just animals. I get that. I'm the problem because I'm another man's genetics. So he has to like, in nature, he would probably have killed me.
But I know how to manipulate my mom, because my mom will always choose the kids over her husband. So I always use that over him. That's always my trump card. I'm like, you lose, dickhead.
Wow. Well, I did not have that.
Well, at least you weren't ferociously beaten. You were just emotionally beaten.
Yeah, emotionally. It was just words.
I got words. I got beatings. I got bloody face. That's why I'm a little rough around the edges. But hey, I think I'm managing well for what it's worth. What were you like when you were a kid?
Quiet, awkward.
Yeah.
Whatever you would expect.
Are you like one of those quiet freaks?
What no.
Like no?
Like, what kind of a freak? No.
Really? You're vanilla? Everything's a missionary?
I'm normal.
I doubt it. I really doubt it. That aggression goes everywhere.
Gosh. No, I'm normal. I'm pretty normal.
I don't believe you for 1 second. I feel like you're a freak in the bedroom.
I'm vanilla. I'm enthusiastic, but I'm vanilla.
How vanilla?
I'm normal. I'm a normal person. I'm
really?
Not like, look, normal. Very
Do you
normal.
enjoy giving blowjobs, or is it kind of like, is it a duty to
This is a little inappropriate, you think?
We're talking about everything.
This is not my childhood.
No, I know, but
weird.
I'm just trying to know you. You can skip that if you want to.
Okay.
What are you?
I mean, I did grow up with guys, so I'm used to how guys talk. I think it's very normal. It's not shocking to me. I don't talk like that, but I'm very comfortable listening to this stuff.
Because like my girl now, she can't get enough of me. Like, but she's also one of those quiet freaks.
Congrats.
What?
Congratulations.
I'm not trying to show off. I'm just being open. You know what I mean? Are you the wake your husband up with blowjob type, or that's just too spicy for you?
No, I don't have no problems with that. But he's.
But some girls don't do that. They're like, no, I don't want to do that.
Look, the life is really cruel because it always has the hypersexual freak with the I just want to sleep. I have things to do. I'm, person. Like that's how life works.
And you're the hypersexual one?
course.
I knew it. I knew it. I told you. I knew it. God. I knew it. It's okay. The truth shall set you free, my child.
Oh my God.
But I'm really good at reading women and sizing women up because this is what I do. You know.
Okay.
But it's good. There's nothing wrong. I think sex is good. Do you guys still like, because how long have you been married?
Like 20 years.
20? Do you guys still have sex on a regular basis?
As much as I can force him.
How many times a week?
Again, as much as I can force him. If I can get 2 or 3 times, we're good.
A week?
Yeah, because it's like he works really late. He's tired. He's got very limited time to sleep. So,
you know what? I'll tell you something too. Okay. I have noticed too that, especially when I moved away, I've noticed that the more a woman is a hoe, the less likely she is to orgasm. I have noticed girls that sleep around orgasm less.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Well, believe me, I've got that dialed in too. Okay. I already trust me. I think that's why you look so young. Frequent orgasms from a woman keep the relationship together. That's a big part of it, for sure.
I mean, I'll sign off on that.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can't not sign off on that. It's true. The girl I'm with now, okay, she's never orgasmed in her life before she met me. And I had to talk her through it and be like, what's going on? What are you feeling? And she was kind of blocking herself. She would say sometimes she would feel it, but also she has like a fucking like list. I mean, if you want to, I'll just say it. Fuck it. I don't care. So her ex was quite the fucking weirdo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Singaporean guy. And he often called her mama. Like, mama, hug me. Mama, where are you? Mama. And she would often be like, yo, stop. Like, I'm not your mother. Okay. And even one point, right? Because Japanese girls are kind of naive to a degree. And he's a foreigner. So she was just like, oh, this is maybe a foreigner thing. He asked her to buy him a baby bottle. And he was drinking juice out of this baby bottle. I saw the video. I was just like,
there's a video?
Yes, there is a video.
Okay, look. I don't want to pry, but since we're prying.
I don't want to pry, but I'm going to pry.
You keep on ending up with chicks like this. Like, what is this?
What do you mean keep up ending? What about what chicks do you know?
I mean, like, you should. When someone has that kind of drama, maybe you should run.
No,
you can't fix everybody. We can't fix everybody.
It's not her. It was him.
I know, but like she should have ran immediately.
Like I told you, come on. You know how naive sometimes these Asian girls can be. You lived in Taiwan.
Yeah, but not that bad.
Well, so what are you saying? When she comes home from taking my dog to the groomer's, like, listen, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just saying it's weird to put up with something weird.
I don't think she perceived it as weird because you have to understand, Japanese people, do you know that 80% of Japanese people do not have a passport?
Mm-hmm.
That's actually 81 because there's 19% of Japanese people have a passport. Okay. I would say out of that 19%, the majority of them have a passport because they're going overseas for work. They are so clueless about what the real world is like. So when they meet a foreigner, this is why a lot of girls, they'll tolerate a lot of shit that's like blatantly bad behavior because like, oh no, this is just how foreigners do things, But yeah, that was that. So then she had that, and she just had like this myriad of losers that she dated. And then she meets me, and like I met her. I was hammered at a club. I was running a boot camp. I have a program called the Passport Pro where we teach guys how to travel internationally, pick up girls, maximize their dating apps, photo shoots, travel, rebuild their Instagram, like the whole 9 yards, right? Make them like super players. We have 100% success rate too. It's really cool. But I was with boys, and I remember I was like hammered, and I met her. I don't even remember the conversation, but she just said that I tried to kiss her because I was so drunk. And then I got her information, and then she found out slowly but surely, like, you know, my YouTube and whatever. Yeah, she's a real cool girl. She's like part of that Amway cult, right? But like, she is just like you. She's like, this has chemicals in it. This is bad for you. This is going to kill you. She's constantly telling me, like, we need to get a water filter. We need to get a water filter. Don't drink tap water. Don't drink tap water.
You're drinking tap water?
I have no choice.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, I have a Brita.
Ugh.
Well, look, sorry. I'm not as enlightened and perfect as you. Okay. I'm just drinking my plebeian Evian water.
Is that in plastic?
What do you want me to go pick up? I mean, they don't have mountain spring water here in the glass. I drink that all the time when I'm in America. I saw you drinking it the other day. I was very jealous. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Well, I'm just going to store these microplastics in my balls. Okay. So.
My gosh.
I'm sure you know about that study, right?
Yes.
Right.
It's too late for us.
So let's continue. We were talking about orgasms. Oh, anyways, yeah. So like me and her though, like she had summer holiday in August, and like, oh, dude, I kid you not, like this girl was like raping me. Like we were going like, I kid you not, like 6-7 times a day. I was shooting blanks at one point. Like, but you know, you were probably like that at the beginning too, right?
Oh my gosh. How far? Like immediately in the beginning? Did she get to know you first?
No. I'm just saying, like, we went on our first date in. She did make me wait. I'm not gonna lie, which pissed me off.
Good.
She didn't make other guys wait. I'm like, you fucking bitch.
It doesn't matter. It's bad.
Yeah, it's all good. I still had sex.
Get money.
No, we went on our first date in December, and then the second date she let me jerk off on her tits.
Oh my god.
The third date, I don't remember, and then the fourth date we went out on. I wanted to go to a steakhouse on Valentine's, so I just wanted a reason to go to Ruth Chris. So I hit up like 5 girls. I was like, hey, you want to go out? 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 And then she had her free schedule, and we went out. And then yeah, I hit it. It was on Valentine's Day. I wanted to drink some Cristal. She was there. YOLO, whatever. And then we had sex, and then from there, you know, the sex just grew. There's no fluoride in the water in Japan. That's why Japanese people are smart. Yeah, she often talks to me about getting a shower filter too. She wants me to get a shower filter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my ice bath is tap water.
Oh no.
Do you shower filter too? You have a shower filter?
Yeah, the whole house.
Was it reverse osmosis?
Yeah, we have reverse osmosis, and on every shower, even on my sink, I won't wash my face with pure tap water.
Kat, you're cool. Let's talk about that. What are some immediate differences that you noticed when you were washing yourself and changing the tap water and all that stuff? Like when you changed from tap water to regular water, right?
Yeah. Well, I have sensitive skin, so I was getting like rashes and stuff.
Really?
And that went away.
Wow. Rye Industrial says, a guy that brags about his experience doesn't have game. Hey, why don't you go back on that construction site and make $14 an hour, pal? Okay? How dare you? I will suck my girl's titty on this stream right now. That is funny though. I don't have experience. Kat, what do you think? Do you have a bullshit radar that goes off with me? Because a lot of people, like, sometimes people think I'm putting on a character or I'm faking my experience.
No.
Are you saying that because you know I'll throw your ass off this fucking stream?
No, I have friends that are like,
delete your YouTube.
Who cares?
I will call in if you like. I do not want to hear the tales of an incel construction worker. No thanks, dickhead. A girl doesn't like. Yeah, where's your girl, Rye? You got all this fucking theory. Where's your girl? Okay. These people, Kat. So, anyways, when we started having sex, it was good. But then, you know, for me, one of my things, and I'm, you know, I've been with a lot of women, so I'm pretty particular about what I want. I can't really fully love a woman if she can't orgasm during sex. I just can't.
Yeah, for sure.
So 2 things. When we wanted to get serious, right? She's on birth control. And I was like, well, that's going to stop because I don't want you fake attracted to me. Like, we got to figure out, do you like me or not for real? So you need to get this birth control shit out of your system.
Smart.
And we got to work on this orgasm stuff. And now she's just, you know, I'm the first guy she's ever orgasmed with. And she's having, like, you know, multiple orgasms because I know how to hit it right. And it's funny too. We're so in sync right now. I don't know if this happens with you and your husband, but we are so in sync that, like, we are consistently orgasming together. And I think a lot of guys don't experience that. I'm talking, like, I could be half limp, 30 seconds, half limp, 30 seconds, really hard. You know, one of those speed sessions. And she comes, I come. It's pretty hot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sold. You know?
Yeah. When you get old like me, you can do it on command.
Do what? Orgasm on command?
Yeah.
Really? Can you do it right now? Ready?
No,
go.
not like that. But like, you know. Oh God.
3, 2, 1, come. That's good though. I mean, your husband is lucky to have a nice lady like you. And, you know, props on you because, you know, you are a very pretty lady and in your 40s. A lot of these bitches are so ugly at like 28 and older.
I mean, what are you going to do?
White women age like fucking foul milk, bro. Like, it's bad. It is bad. You know? So your husband's got a good one.
I have one white friend that she aged really well.
Right. And how about the other white friends?
We don't talk about that.
Really. Crypto Hippo says, I'm here for the gangbang. Listen, Kat will bang you, okay? She's the alpha in the relationship. If you were her husband, you'd be doing the dishes. She doesn't even look Asian. When the fuck did we say she was Asian? Oh, God. Well, so let's go back to talking about you. Did you do any sports or have any cool hobbies in middle school or high school?
I was surviving, bro. What do you mean hobbies? I was in track.
What do you mean surviving, bro? You were not growing up poor.
Yeah, I was.
How poor?
Like, okay, I'm not like in the ghetto, but like I'm in a shitty apartment with pores. You know.
Did you have food in the fridge consistently?
We had food, but
I did not.
I know, like there's levels to it, but I could not like leave my room.
Leaning back like that, just for viewership.
No, thank you.
But we need the views. I'm here to pimp you out. Yeah, there you go. Oh, baby. I need to put some kind of like sexy thing here. Do it again. I have a sound bite for you.
No.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Ask your husband.
Like, he's always like, show the boobs.
Yes.
How are you gonna get views? And I'm like, I'm trying to be classy. Candace Owens doesn't have to do that. And he's like, you can't speak like Candace Owens. So
Candace Owens is attractive though.
She is.
And she's very eloquent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if she was talking like Shaniqua. Sorry, Shaniqua down. Your husband's a smart man. the incel construction worker has now turned on you. She is married but no ring.
It's 1 a.m. What are you talking about?
If you loved your husband, you'd wear it at all times, you Jezebel.
Oh my God. Wow.
I was going to ask you if your leggings were Lululemon, but those are like super toxic, so probably not.
These are cotton, 100% cotton. Yeah, that's the other thing. I can't wear cute clothes because all the cute clothes is toxic as fuck.
You
So
don't
I
wear
look like
polyester?
a freaking hobo everywhere.
You don't wear polyester?
No, I refuse. Everything has to be cotton, preferably organic cotton.
My wife would have her ring on. Yeah, well, go in your closet and blow her up and put the fucking ring on her there, pal. You know? Oh God. I could tell my girl right now to put a pillowcase on her head and come massage me right now to hide her identity, and she would do it. That's love. I thought about making a pillowcase and putting like the internet bag of shame because she can't show her face because people would just stalk her and fucking try to figure out everything about her. Weirdos, man. Weirdos. So no hobbies, nothing? You were too busy surviving with food in the fridge?
Well, you know, I had to walk. You know how they used to say I used to have to walk up 20 hills, 20 miles, whatever, and down in the snow. Like I used to have to do that, but it was like, I think it was, I want to say like 12 lanes of traffic I had to cross with no crosswalk, nothing, just like a hope and a prayer with a book bag, 7 books to get to school because my mother could not be bothered to wake up early to drop me off.
I feel you. I really feel you. We were just poor. My mom cared to a degree, but we were just poor. Like if I had $2.50 in 2001, 2002, 2003, or 2004 to buy a Chick-fil-A sandwich, I would be so happy. My best friend at the time, he would give me money from time to time to buy lunch because he came from a rich white family, and he was always his family was always very kind and loving, and you know they were great because they gave me a semblance. They gave me like an idea of stability. You know, his mom was like, they got divorced later in life, but when they were in high school, his mom would often cook us dinner, and they would take me out. We would go eat with them, and I remember one time, Jordan, like, cause you know, I was just always like, I was very active during school. I would do ROTC, I would go wrestling, I would go hang out with Jordan, my best friend's name's Jordan, after school. And then I remember one time Jordan's like, all you do is come over here and eat and fall asleep. Right? Because like, sometimes I would go swimming in his pool and stuff. And I think it was his mom or his dad. He's like, hey, he's like, if that's all he wants to do, it's okay. Leave him alone, you know? And they really just showed me like what stability was, and like meeting them filled me with like a rage to a degree, like a healthy rage. Cause like I would go to school and I would like be around all these rich white people because we were like on the outskirts of like the really rich zoning district. And then so I would go to see his house. They live in this $1 million house. They have a pool. They have these cute dogs. Mom and dad love each other. Fridge full of food. I would always look at it and be like, oh my God, so much food. Like, you guys, like, it's crazy. And then I would go home and be like, just poverty. And my mom telling me I'm going to hell. Like, fuck this shit. I'm going to get rich one day. And here we are. So, yeah. But it was good. I mean, thank God for, you know, good people in your lives, you know, really just showing you a better way. You know, they gave me a lot of stability. I think it would come out way worse if I didn't, you know, if I didn't really fucking get my shit together. I think they were really instrumental in that. Did you have any like nice white friends or any like nice
white friends?
You know, or any nice, financially stable, emotionally healthy people around when you were a childhood?
I was one of those weird childs that would go to like the people's grandparents that were still together and ask them questions about like relationships, how they get together, how they meet, how do they deal with fights, things like that. Like I would ask way too many personal questions because like I didn't have anything. My grandparents died before I was born. I just had these stupid parents that were crazy. So I had to go outsource all of my like life advice. And then my first boyfriend, his parents had such a cute relationship. They used to.
How old were you with the first boyfriend?
I don't know, 15, 16, something like that.
Did you lose your virginity to him?
No. Oh yeah, later, but not that time.
6 months later.
18. So
months?
18 at 18.
3 years.
Yes.
Wow. So it was 3 years of hand jobs or what?
No, because he was a virgin. I was a virgin.
No, nothing. Just kissing each other. That's all you guys got off on?
What do you mean get off? Like not everything's about getting off. We were kids.
Well, Dr. David Buss would disagree, but go ahead.
God, that guy. Anyways,
I'm just glad you know who he is.
Of course.
Kat, I feel like this is the beginning of something beautiful between you and I.
Yes, we could shit talk people.
Yes, like a platonic. I'm not interested in you. I'm just calm down, okay?
No worries.
Calm your testosterone down, all right? You're sexually aggressive testosterone. I'm not thinking like that. I am putting you in the friend zone, okay? You and your fucking aquarium.
Thanks. Anyways, so his parents were really cute. Every day after dinner, they would go walk around. The dad would pick flowers and put them in her hair. I thought that was freaking adorable. And she would always blush. Nice. So freaking cute. So I ended up dating him because I'm like, he knows how to have a good relationship.
What race?
Puerto Rican, white. I mean, they're like blonde, blue-eyed, but they're Puerto Rican.
You know what blows my mind about Puerto Rican people is these motherfuckers are everywhere. Like, and honestly, Puerto Rican people are sexy. Like, they are just sexy people, and they're out here fucking everywhere. Like, I found Puerto Ricans in Japan. I'm like, how the fuck did you get from that little shithole small island to like millions of you around the world? You know? So,
yeah,
that's good though. Love is good.
It is.
So that's what inspired you?
Well, I mean, watching them gave me like a structure of how it could be.
Do you want to bring this guy on? If I could call in audio only, I'd do it. Let's go.
Does he need advice?
Let's see. Let's see what he needs. You're officially the co-host today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're my Torsha, only not annoyed.
And my boobs are smaller.
Well, yeah, but her brain is smaller than yours. So did she give up too?
No, she's still doing it. Actually, the guy I was just streaming with did a stream with her.
Who are you streaming with?
This dude.
Who?
I don't know. His name is Grid.
Cool.
I don't know. Just some dude.
Hey, we dropped a link there, Einstein.
Mm-hmm.
Pop on in. Grid. I'm going to look up his channel. Grid. What's just type in Grid?
I think it's the channel is called Unreasonable Man or something. The Unreasonable Man. He's an old dude.
Grid Motorsports.
Yeah, but it's
Unreasonable Man. He has anime shit for his like stuff.
Yeah, it's not like they talk about politics and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not judging. Kidding me? My plebcast. Who can I judge? You're a fucking guest.
Wow.
So is Torsha still going at it? Let me check her channel out. 1 month ago, she put out a video. 3 days ago, she streamed. Oh, looks like that guy did a stream with her too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should put out an olive branch to her and be like, hey, dummy, if you show me my boobs, I'll let you on.
You haven't seen her boobs?
No. Like, areola and all. Let's see. Where is this guy? Torsha has a big nose. She does. Is she Persian? She is indeed Persian.
Mm-hmm.
Torch is overrated. Every man wants a piece of a Puerto Rican woman. I mean,
that's why they're everywhere.
I remember there's one Puerto Rican woman that I'll tell you a story. My audience knows the story, but I don't think you've ever known it. Okay.
Okay.
So I was running this Airbnb, the same Airbnb I told you about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my camera froze. Un momento, por favor. I don't know why my camera does that. I need to buy a new camera. 1 second, I got to restart it, yes. But I still think you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Look, we're just going to make you the star.
Oh, no.
Congratulations.
Oh, God. I don't look good in like full screen. Thank you for the eyebrow comment. Did he leave me here? No, Habibi. I don't know who AJ Lee is, but it better not be some type of corn star. Thank you, Zach Man. I'm also doing a stream on cheating this weekend, but it's not like as informative as it is just like having fun. I've never watched the WWE. I mean, I did when I was a kid, so I don't know any of the new people. What do I use to wash my clothes? Yeah. You can use borax and just like really hot water. I know it's not like the best option, but there's also some brand in like if you're in America. I forgot Molly Suds. It's okay. It's still got some toxic stuff. And yeah, you can use vinegar too. But I mean, borax or vinegar, it's about the same. And the same thing for the dishwasher. The dishwasher was making me incredibly sick for the longest time. I had no idea, but it leaves a film on the dishes. So people who are sensitive like me, yay, would get nausea and maybe vomiting sometimes if there was a lot of that film on.
I'm back.
Yay.
Is it the tubes that are dirty?
What tubes?
Like the tubes in the dishwasher, like the water filter, or like the water, is that what you're saying causes the filth?
No. The actual detergents are so toxic and they leave a toxic film on.
I see. Let's bring this guy on. Opsek, you got something to say? Hello?
Hey, John.
How are you?
I'm decent, man.
Are you a troll?
No, I'm 100% not a troll.
Okay. You're not going to turn on the camera. You're going to see a big old dick, are we?
No, dude, no. Okay. Nah, man. Actually, I've called to the show before. You actually put me on to Ryan Anwar, his Elevate Cyber program.
Yes.
Only very recently been able to take advantage of that because I've had a bunch of crazy stuff going on in my life. But so I kind of wanted to ask your opinion about the red pill space at large. It does seem like you kind of, have some disagreements, with some of the creators. And I'm not here to cheerlead for them or anything like that. I'm just curious. I see kind of like a lack of sort of any sort of information. I mean, I guess with Rolla being the exception, of information about like those who are struggling with single fatherhood because of how, specifically in America, I don't know how it is in other countries, but I mean, I'm just going through this personally myself. Crazy custody battle, false accusations, the whole nine. It's been like 2 years of this shit. And, I've gone, face first into the red pill space. And it seems like most people's advice, even Rollo, as much as he does touch on, you know, like fatherhood and stuff like that, particularly in his writings, it's kind of like a throwaway topic for most. But it's kind of interesting how a lot of people are like, well, you need fathers in the home and fathers are important, da da da. But no one in the red pill really engages with like the fathers who are like suffering under the current like meta of society. You know what I mean? Just personally, I was thinking of even just starting small, just like having like a local group or something, even just streaming and inviting people on, like, hey, just tell your story, like talk about what, not to just vent, but also to like give people a perspective. Because I can tell you, and I'm not saying this because I'm trying to play the world's smallest violin. It's not like anybody knows who the fuck I am.
No, you're good. You're good, bro.
But you know, I feel like there's not many men who have like a I don't want to call it a safe space, but like a way to express exactly how they feel in the sort of circumstance that I go through and that I've been made aware that other guys go through as well. Again, kind of with like just the system being cranked against you. You know, with me, false allegations of domestic abuse never fucking happened. Never touched a woman in my life. Actually, quite the opposite. Cost me my job, cost me my career. You know, and you don't really get to hear about a lot of guys who are kind of swept into the corner and under the rug, you know, when they're given that kind of label. And it's also kind of interesting. And again, I can only speak from like the American perspective and really only in the particular state that I live, but just how fathers are kind of sidetracked. Like I've tried my damnedest to not be alienated by, you know, my child's mother. And the system in the court just does not recognize it at all.
What state?
And it's not even New Hampshire.
Yeah. Those liberal states are terrible, bro.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting, New Hampshire isn't really liberal per se.
Does it always go blue?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Liberal,
it does. Yeah, no, you're right. True. See, I always get it fucked up because I'm like, but we love our guns up here. Like, that doesn't fucking matter. Like,
I'm looking at the map right now.
Yeah, and it's weird too. It's Massachusetts and Vermont, man. We're sandwiched between these two fucking libtard states. Pardon me. I don't know if I can curse on stream.
No, say whatever you want, bro. It's all good.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I mean, between like the weirdos in Vermont and even fucking Maine with Portland and the weirdos that like New Hampshire just drags in a bunch of like weirdos because everybody's like, oh, this is a state where you could do whatever you want, so to speak, and they just turn it blue, kind of like California did with Texas and other places as well. I mean, I'm not an overly political guy, but I think there's just some basic things that are like should be common sense, and it seems like the liberal tilt doesn't really go that way. And that kind of applies to, you know, what I'm talking about in terms of like fathers not really being valued. You know, you have this whole the red pill space, the tradcon space, all these, you could call them right wing spaces, and even to a certain extent the left saying, yeah, fathers are important, we need more fathers, and but simultaneously, like legally and culturally, we're just absolutely crushing men who want to be dads. We're deterring people who are interested in creating families. And so I guess, you know, not to ramble on and on, what are your thoughts on like having a stronger messaging out there for fathers in the red pill space?
I mean, it's seriously needed for sure. Looks like the last time you guys went red was with Reagan, bro. Wow. Yeah, man, I think
I don't claim it. I didn't grow up here, so.
No, you're good. Why? Oh, no, look, my mistake. I think they went red in 2000. Yeah, they went red in 2000. And that was the last time. Yeah, 2000. Why are you there, brother?
Really only because of my child at this point. When my former career was still intact, I was going to move to Texas. I was considering Texas and Florida very strongly. But things kind of got derailed when I lost my career. I managed to bounce back into private security, you know, and like I said, I'm trying to do the cybersecurity thing now that things are kind of calmed down legally and familially. You don't have to worry about a bunch of different things.
What was she saying about you? What was she doing?
So it's really kind of nuts. She claimed that I never wanted to participate in my child's life, despite being there from birth, despite supporting her from the pregnancy. We're in a committed relationship. We were living together, and the moment we broke up, it was like an instant like spin mode of, I'm gonna fucking destroy your reputation and come after everything you have, because you're not gonna give me what I want, which is to just pick up and move 1,000 miles away with the child and live my hot girl summer life in perpetuity, just like my mom did.
Is she white?
She is, and
and
I'm black.
Are you black?
I am, dude. I took the white pill. That's such a big mistake.
Dude, that's honestly, people don't talk about this, right? But like when you're black and you date a white woman, they quickly weaponize the fucking legal system against you.
Yeah, dude,
you're not the only one, brother. You are not the only one. This shit happens.
You know what's funny though? I feel like a lot of black guys don't really talk about it. And for me, it wasn't like, I never saw white girls as the prize. It's just I was raised around white girls, so like that's what I came to be, attracted to. I find every race attractive. It's just because of the demographics of where I've lived, it's been the case that I've ended up with white girls. It's not like I'm not like, oh, I only want to date white, because I know some black guys, not all of them, but like some who date white girls are like, yeah, white girls are better, da da da. And that's, I mean, people for sure. Yeah. And it goes the other way too, because like a lot of the white girls that I've dated have been like, oh yeah, I only date black guys, and I've come to learn that's a huge fucking red flag. Like, yeah. To anyone who out there who's a minority, if a white girl tells you that they only date your race, fucking run, dude. There's something wrong there. Take it from me, trust me. But yeah, no. So yeah, in terms of staying in New Hampshire, that's really the only reason. To still participate in my child's life, I have to be kind of close to her. I mean, I thought if I could potentially get a good enough job, I could maybe, go back and forth, like live somewhere and then have like a satellite home here in New Hampshire, or maybe even a state nearby. Just at the time that I have her, but it's just not workable right now because I don't have that career. Gotta start working remote.
So let's talk about what is she saying now? How is she weaponizing the legal system against you right now?
Great question. So she filed a domestic violence protection order about a year ago. That's a restraining order, saying that I threatened her with a firearm at a police station.
And then, is there any evidence?
Zero. In fact, there was a video that was shown, and this is something that, just as a sidebar, it's such a black hole that people aren't aware of this element of the legal system. Even though the penalties for having a restraining order and violating a restraining order are effectively criminal, and are criminal in most cases, if you have a restraining order, you violate them, the standard of evidence is what they call preponderance of evidence. So basically what that means, it's you're more sure, just more than 50% sure that something occurred. You're more likely than not assured that something occurred. So she showed up in court and she claimed that because I holstered my gun while facing away from her, because I had unloaded it, secured it, not allowed to have it on my person during exchanges, that because I did that, I was doing that to intimidate her. And the child exchange was already over. The child wasn't anywhere near me. I literally got out of my car, looked in the opposite direction, took the gun, racked the slide, put it in my holster, got in the car and drove away. Never even looked at her, never said anything to her, no gestures, no. And based off of that alone, a court found that was abuse by criminal threatening. And I was subject to a year of, being restrained from owning firearms, can't talk to her, whatever, blah, 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 the whole thing. But because we have an ongoing family case, I was allowed to communicate with her specifically for the child. And I wouldn't have communicated with her otherwise, for any other reason anyway.
It just seems at this point, like you gotta, you really have to friggin', you have to just play everything super clean, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that was my mistake. And that's
let me ask a couple questions. How old is your child?
She's 2.
Wow. How old is this bitch?
Oh, what is she? She's fucking 30 now, 31. I honestly forget, dude. I've tried to flush so much about her from my fucking memory.
Yeah.
She's a little bit younger than me.
So you just got to play this super clean man. How's custody determined between the two of you?
So that's kind of what's in contention. Actually, the court just issued an order. So I have her basically two days a week, like two consecutive nights overnight with a little bit more time to the next day. And then my ex has her the rest of the time. They just updated that to include every other weekend, which is not what I had asked for. And it's kind of interesting. They involved a child advocate was involved in the case, at both the court's request and my ex's request. I had nothing to hide, so I went along with it. And the child advocate ended up siding with me on a lot of things and supported equal custody. But the judge kind of went against that. Really without any justification. It's kind of interesting because the case, so here in New Hampshire, I don't know how it is in other states, but it took way long for the court to consider anything, and the court dates were all pushed out, and there was a lot of time in between them. This case had lasted pretty much 2 years. My child was 6 months old when this whole thing started, and now is
she like white trash?
Yeah, she tries to play like she's not, but she was raised in like trailers, and her mom dragged her around from trailer park to trailer park.
White bitches really know how to fucking call child protection services and file injunctions and all these fucking welfare queens, bro. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So what would make your life easier? Full custody of your child or what? Because you need to have a clear definition.
Oh yeah.
Full custody of your child would make everything different?
No, sorry. Yeah. I meant, in terms of having a clear picture. Yeah, a clear picture for me, and just, I mean, it would be to have shared equal custody, because I don't know really what's going on with my ex in terms of her personal life. I don't know who she dates. I don't know what her habits are. Apparently she's working remote, she's working from home, whatever. But I don't know anything else about her, in terms of how she is with, I can only sort of speculate, guess based on how my daughter is when she's with me, but I don't have any like safety concerns. I don't have any, there's nothing that suggests that I need to be the only one who has custody of my daughter. And that's never what I pushed for. I've just pushed for, hey, can I at least have her for half the time? Because she's 50% me, she's 50% you. There's no abuse or neglect going in either direction. So why can't we share the child,
Yeah, bro, you just have to really, honestly, if I were you, you should do,
what's that?
You should get a secret camera, like either like those Ray-Ban those cameras, or some like a pen camera, like wear a polo shirt with a front pocket and wear a pen camera and film every interaction you have with this woman. And that way,
yeah, I do that already. The only time we ever see each other physically is at child exchanges.
But then what about the gun situation? Were you filming that?
So no, I wasn't.
Okay, so then
the police department was.
Calm down.
Yeah.
So you're not doing it.
Yeah, that was a year ago. That was more than a year ago. I've since changed how I do business with her, because it's not just with that, but she's lied about a bunch of different things. She's tried to say that I huff and puff and complain when I get my daughter. Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm always happy to see her. It's smiles, hugs. She runs into my, and what's interesting, if
you catch her lying and prove it to the court, could that give you full custody?
No, and I've done that already, and they've ignored it. Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like I said, like I never wanted to be that guy who was like, oh, the system is stacked against men, or whatever. And I've had people tell me, oh, might be because you're black. This is New Hampshire. And I was like, I have no way of fucking telling that. If nobody's gonna come to my, she's a white woman.
Oh,
so yeah,
and you're just big old black nigga.
Yeah, I'm just a big
bad guy,
knuckle dragging dude.
Fucking terrible.
I can find humor in it. but I mean, it's personal and it's sobering, because this is my daughter's life we're talking about. You know what I mean? And
well, my advice to you here, okay, because I don't want to endlessly ramble.
Yeah, no, for sure
play
not.
It clean, man. Let's see what my beautiful co-host has to say. Kat, what's your advice on this situation? I know you're talking about fucking adobo rice and shit in chat during this man's pouring his life out. Saffron rice. She likes saffron rice, just in case that's going to help you in your divorce situation. Go ahead, Kat. Let's see what you got to say.
I would say try to get full custody, or try to get the half custody or whatever, but be in your child's life. It's the most important thing. Don't leave the state, because you don't want to be like, if there's an emergency, and I don't know if she's going to start dating dudes, bringing them to the house with your kid there. You need to be close by in case anything goes out. You need to like mark your territory, let whoever she's dating know what's up, that you're like, there for your kid.
Yeah, I've given a lot of thought about that. Unfortunately, it's just, especially where there's just that restraining order, I can't have any so this is the fucked up thing, right? She could get into a crazy domestic situation with a new boyfriend, and my child could be involved, and I am not allowed to come anywhere near that situation. I have to let the police resolve it. So the likelihood that I'd even be informed is only if my child was in danger, and only if the police department involved elected to tell me, which she would probably say, no, don't tell him. I've got a restraining order against him, whatever. And they'd probably be like, okay, that's fine. So yeah, I mean, there's so many, not to kibosh what you're saying, because it's solid advice. It's just, there's so many different layers to the shit that I've been through. But no, but you're absolutely right in terms of like sticking out for my daughter. I'm not gonna fucking just abandon her. It's actually kind of funny. A lot of guys that I've known who are aware of the situation told me, hey, just fucking throw child support at her and look the other way, dude. Don't even be involved. She's gonna be like this. And I'm like, well, then I'm gonna have a resentful daughter, and I wouldn't feel like that. That's not an honorable path to me as a man, to just walk away from my child because it's difficult or inconvenient, to be a dad. So.
Well, man, I think we said what we said. Best of luck to you. I'm always here. Hit me up if you need help. Ping me on Instagram, whatever. But I think you should come forward and start making content about this, because the only way things change is by bringing awareness to them. That's my final answer.
Thank you, and I think you're right. I appreciate it. Make
it known, bro. Make it known, because that's the only way because the government is corrupt, and this is obviously, and I believe you. There are two sides to every story, but at the same time, it doesn't add up for you to just call in here and lie. So I would start as soon as possible, because there are other bro, men suffering is at an all-time high, John, right now, bro. It is an all-time high. So come up with a good name, and just consistently, if you can commit to consistently putting out content for 5 to 10 years in your mind, eventually you'll have something big.
Yeah, no, thanks. I appreciate it. I just want to add to like the sea of people who like complain and be associated with like black pill doomers or anything like that.
No, you're not complaining. If you're providing solutions, you're not complaining.
Copy that. Yeah. Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, my friend. Take care of yourself, okay?
Likewise.
All right. Peace out. So, Kat, saffron rice is more important than this man's devastating family situation, huh?
No.
Tell me about it. Saffron rice is pretty good, though.
It is.
Is it yellow?
Mm-hmm.
It's fire, right? I love it. So you're quite the night owl. You're always up late at night talking to men on the internet.
She belongs to the streets.
Thanks.
Supreme Cobra Commander MLD and Rolo saved me from marrying a train wreck. This is scaring me into understanding I made the right decision. Yeah. Trust your gut. It is right. I know you said the girl that I'm with now is like red flag city. My gut is okay with her. It's good. Trust her.
Okay.
But you do go through some crazies. You were saying something along the lines like that I always date crazy girls or something. What do you mean?
Because you have all these stories. Oh, there's a girl that did this. Oh, there's a girl that did that.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of promiscuous sex. So, but I'm slowing down, honestly. I just want to focus more. I'm really trying to become a real estate mogul.
And they can't have promiscuous sex.
Well, you have to, you'll have limited time and emotional resources every day. So, it's like casting pearls to swine. I gotta value my time. I've had sex as of today. I have had sex with 316 women. So I've had enough sex.
You counted?
Yeah, I have a list.
Oh God. I
have a list.
Too.
I have a list and a ranking system.
Oh my God.
I have a fire emoji. So the fire emoji means the sex was fire. The star emoji means they let me hit it twice or more. And then the heart emoji means I felt some kind of emotional connection to the girl.
How many hearts do you have in there?
Let's see.
2 out of 300.
Okay, I'll give you. So I'm at 316 now. Number 311 had a heart. Number 309 had a heart. Number 295 had a heart. Number 294, which is the current one I'm with now, she has a heart. Number 291 has a heart. And yeah, that's it.
So most of those, no heart.
Most of these, no heart, no fire, nothing.
Ugh, so what's
Most
the point?
girls are bad at sex. Most girls suck at giving a blowjob. Like the amount of girls that are just awful at sucking dick.
Terrible.
You have no idea. You have no idea. Oh, you know what? I just remembered. I forgot. I'm at 317. I need to add this girl. I just remembered. So I'm at 317.
Yeah, you need to do an Excel spreadsheet, make it shareable so we can see and like give us like tips.
I love you. You are so funny.
I mean, you have all this research right here. So we need to like find out, okay, this type of girl does this type does this, red flags, green flags. You have a whole study in your hands.
I was talking to my friend. I have a really, really good womanizer friend here in Tokyo, right? And we were talking about, because we really understand like the art and science of picking up girls. And we were talking, we're like, dude, we are like sexual researchers. Like we have way more sexual research between the two of us than these nerds and these fucking universities can even get.
Fact.
I love these things.
Okay, this looks like
in Thailand. This is like all the rage.
Is it smelling salt? What is this?
It's menthol smelling things.
Okay.
So good. And then now they have the newer ones. They're like these big ones. These like really,
gross. Okay.
That's racist, actually. Girls in the club would be like drinking and partying, and then they'll pull this out of their purse and be like, get a good whiff and keep going. The motorcycle taxi drivers, they like sit around waiting for fucking cab fares, and they're like this. They're just like hanging out.
God.
Tell me about Taiwan. You lived in Taiwan for how long?
Like 6 months or a year, I forgot. But the best time of my life, the best. My husband was working at the China Medical Hospital, doing an internship there.
What year was this?
I'm not going to tell you years. I'm old. You weren't born.
You are a gay. You are a gay man.
Thank you. So yeah,
you are a faggot.
Yes, he was doing his thing.
Faggot Khatibi.
Oh my God. Yes. Anyways, so while he was doing that, no, 2000 something.
Tens?
Maybe.
Okay, go on with your story.
Anyways, so all day I was free, so I would go online to find people who wanted to like learn English or whatever. I met tons of people from all over the world, and local Taiwanese girls, the cutest, sweetest people you could ever meet, ever.
Yes,
adorable.
Can't agree with the Taiwanese girl the one that I had sex with outside when I first met her. I became friends with her for years, and actually she visited me last year. She's married now, but she came and hung out with me.
How sweet.
She's an angel. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, continue. Sorry, I'm a selfish person.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I had a good time. I met lots of people, made some friends, still friends with a lot of them.
Did you eat saffron rice out there?
No.
Really?
I don't know. They even have that. We went to a French restaurant a lot. So it was the closest to.
That's why you're a faggot.
What? We just wanted steak, like normal steak.
Okay. I see.
Mm-hmm. That's it. There's nothing else about Taiwan. Just really nice people.
Okay. Thai people do this. This is Thai. You are a culturally insensitive racial bigot.
Yes, I am.
Me too. Welcome to the team. Trump.
Nice.
Trump 2024.
Yeah. Oh, the Taiwanese women, though. They would touch my boobs a lot. I don't know if that's normal.
If I was a girl, I would touch your boobs.
Okay.
Because they're big. And then Taiwanese girls, on average, they're built like 15-year-old boys.
Oh, speaking of that, I wanted to buy shoes.
Oh.
They have huge feet.
Really?
Yeah, I have tiny little feet. And these people they're like my size, but they have flippers. They're like little hobbits.
Wow, that's crazy. Because in Japan, I have the opposite problem.
Mm.
You know? That is crazy.
So they have small feet in Japan.
Yes.
So I needed to be in Japan. Is what you're telling me.
Come on down.
Yeah.
We are waiting.
Mm-hmm. I definitely need to go there. I couldn't buy underwear over there.
Really?
You know, like the whole sideways vagine thing. I think that's true.
It is.
It is. Yeah.
I can show you.
I knew it.
It's like a goat's eyes, you know.
God.
So did any Taiwanese guys grope you or inappropriately try to hit on you?
Very respectful. They would just wait until my husband went to the bathroom and like 5 guys would come hit on me and try to get my number. So respectful.
Wow.
But nobody touched me.
There are a lot of gropers in Japan.
Wow. Other than the women, no. But they always ask first.
They say, "Can I touch your boobs?"
They're like, "Are these real?" Like, they're not that impressive. I mean, for Miami standards.
Well, Miami, I mean, at least your boobs are real, right?
Yeah, after kids. I didn't have boob before kids.
Wow, you're one of those.
Mm-hmm.
There's this Filipino model I was dating for a while, and she had seriously like some of the greatest tits ever. And she told me the same thing. She was like, before I had my kid, they were small, but now, and they're like this nice, they were like a small 34D. It's just perfect size for me. So I'm just constantly disappointed with Japanese girls and their small titties, bitches.
Well, we got to get them pregnant. Sorry.
And I got to deal with a fucking kid. No, I'm just joking. I want to have a family.
Yeah.
I've had too many near-death experiences to realize I don't want to be laying on a deathbed alone. Like, oh my God, nurse, hold my hand. I'm afraid.
Yep. So definitely pick one. They're all the same. Just pick one.
That's racist. All these slant-eyed bitches look the same. Love it. Well, Kat, I think it's time to go.
All righty. Good night.
Do we want to interview you again next week? A proper interview? Do you just want to come on? Let's talk. How about this?
Mm-hmm.
Come on next week, but you got to bring the topics.
Okay.
Communicate with me on Twitter.
Okay. I'm going to think of topics.
And you have to wear a bikini.
No.
Ask your husband.
No.
Okay. Can we at least simulcast to your pleb streams too? So we could get, I can at least get some of your. Hey, you got 600 subscribers recently. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was one of those.
I know. Someday.
So, okay, tank top, halter top.
I might get like this much cleavage.
There we go. We just need some titty meat for the views.
For the viewers, yes, we have to. We got to. This is entertainment, baby. We gotta get those views.
You're struggling in that department, so we really need to get the boobs out for that one. Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Are you okay? This guy wants you to show your feet. So fucking weird.
Wait, hold on.
Do it.
One. I got a toe.
You have cute toes. You have cute little piggy toes.
I have tiny feet.
That's cute. That's cute. That's cool. All right. Yeah. Well, listen, it's been wonderful having you on. Thanks for chatting with me. I do enjoy you as a person. Yeah, let's just keep doing this.
Cool.
All right. Until again, we'll see you guys next time.